This is Josiah Plays Tyranny. We are here at Sentinel Stand. We're making our way around. We got a crescent runner up ahead. Oh shit, that's a lot of enemies up there. Okay, hold up. Slow your roll if you're not verse. Alright, motherfuckers. Ball lightning!
You got it.
Aria of Storms. Skull Splitter on the mage back there.
You got it.
Repelling Wave, because I never use it. Seraphina. That on first. Hey, that guy just got healed. There, now it's healing him. Ash's Aegis heals Ironwalker for 29 health. Not gonna save him. He's gonna get Tyrannis called right now. Searing Palmed.
Will do.
Skewer this motherfucker.
You got it.
This guy's still alive. Sun Spear. Actually, no. Nightbrand on verse. Charged Fist. Frozen Grasp. Haste. Run up. Run up. Fulmination. Icicle Storm. Sun Spear. Electric Jolt. Fireball.
As you wish.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, well we kicked some ass there, as usual. I think my next playthrough is going to be on Path of the Damned, Nox. Because I'm finding the game a little too easy, even on hard. Heavy leather boots. They're the same as what she's wearing. The same as what she's wearing. They're better than what she's wearing. What's up, Skyblade? Thank you for your help, Fatebinder. The soldier salutes you. What can you tell me of this area? Sentinel Stand Keep is the seat of Stalwart's power. Not even Kairos' forces could take it. Unfortunately, the rust storms have been particularly brutal to these parts. We haven't been behind those walls in some time. Where were you during the war, soldier? They moved me around some, back when we were defenders of Old Stowart. Lucky for me, I wasn't assigned a sentinel stand, or I would still be there to this day, either stuck behind the wind wall or a stripped skeleton among the rust. I must go. Goodbye. Okay. This is a dead end over this way, it looks like. Dead end. If I want to go there, it's going to make me go around. That's right, I said, yeah, dead end. It's an end and it is dead. Alright, we'll go this way. Of course, my other party, with the other three companions and my guy being a warrior, may actually turn out to be much less powerful than this. Because we have all this magical powerhouse right here. I mean, when my other group's going to be almost all fighters except for Lantry. I'll build Lantry basically the way Seraphina's built now. He'll be a whole bunch of heals and buffs. And then I'll just have 3 fighters instead of a fighter and 2 more mages. So we'll see how that actually goes in practice. It might not go as well. Bronze Tower Shield, Iron Sabatons, Healing Potion. Then again, this game gives you so many damn healing potions that even in almost all melee groups should actually be able to do pretty well. Oh, here's Matthias and Janos. I don't know who Rumalan is. Oh, she's some kind of special disfavored commander. She's got special glowy shoulders. Is she the new Iron Marshal? Got a really big sword. Don't let these dogs cross the bridge. If the Unbroken breach Sentinel stand before we do, I'll have every one of you vermin flogged bloody while the great general watches. Iron Guard Rumalan grimaces and worries her throat, raw from barking orders of the fury of the storm. I'm not reporting to Ash unless we take Sentinel stand, and that goes for everyone in my unit. We don't see Iron Hearth and we don't see home until our mission is complete. She pumps her fist twice in the air and her soldiers reflexively mirror the gesture. Time to push forward while we have a chance. If Ash's Legion gets there before us, Stowart will never be free. Am I too late to help the Unbroken? The lieutenant bends at the waist and bellows at the top of her lungs. Traitor! She signals to her troops. I want you to focus every effort on bringing me that one's head. Time to show everyone in the campaign how we treat Southern sympathizers. Tell Ash to shove his northern values up his bearded backside. I'm about sick of Graven Ash and his people. Especially now that I'm becoming an Archon myself. I'm about to be the Archon of the Spires up in here. As much as I want to see you chained before the great general so you can tell him yourself, I'm planning to send him your head. Clearly you haven't put it to use in some time. She turns to her soldiers and falls back behind the bridge. Really? They're running away? She talks all that trash, all that sassy shit, and then she just runs away? Okay, Kadak. Oh, there's some dudes that want to fight here, though. Stand your ground, men! We must drive them back once and for all! Alright, there are some dudes here that want to fight. So, Verse, get up in there. Buff yourself. When I think about you, I buff myself. I buff myself. Gonna do a little... Actually, let's start with a huge electric jolt to stun some motherfuckers. Siren? What Let's come over here and icicle storm some motherfuckers. Let's put Mantle of Flames on her. Let's taunt this guy to get him off my fucking mage. Let's stun this dude. Actually, no. Earthshaker. Stun him. Ebb. I never pay attention to how this water spell even looks. You know, little shadowy guy is okay and all. I think I'd rather confuse everyone. That sounds like fun.
You got it.
Oh, that's what the water spell did. Okay. Alright, Verse, that guy's stunned. That's fine. Shoot him with this. Ebb. Culmination on everybody. Siren. He's doing confusion. Let's do the Blood Rain. Get in there and kill that Earthshaker. Siren. Flash fire some motherfuckers. Ebb. Ball lightning. Let's try Sun Spear right through here. Oh my god, our magical power is amazing! We just cast all these spells and the enemies just die! They just die. Yeah, definitely made by the same guys as Pillars of Eternity. Obsidian. Mattias takes a deep breath and leans on his sword. His hand pulls away from his side, covered in blood. Thank you, Fatebinder. I know we wouldn't have gotten this far without your help. We need to get across this bridge. He points north towards a stretch of ruined wall. Before the disfavored cut us off, I sent a company of Skyblades north to scale the old castle walls and shoot out the winch in case they tried to raise the bridge. No doubt my soldiers have run into some resistance, or else the way would be clear. I will assist them. You know, this coalition you rumble about has the trappings of a decent plan. He smiles. Once you've got my Skyblades in position, circle back this way, and they'll make sure the bridge goes down. Then we can make our charge. I had some other questions. It's not the best time for a chat, but I'll entertain any questions you have. What do you need? What's your status? It's complicated. The disfavored are making a press into Sentinel Stand Keep. They've advanced over the outer perimeter, but they can't cross the wind wall, of course. Mattias lets out a dry laugh. That's the joke of it all. Kairos' storm stands in their way. Now that the steadfast insignia has been recovered, I'm not sure how long this cyclone moat will last, but it's giving us time to rally and prepare. The relief forces under my lead have the area surrounded, and the disfavored are now trapped between the storm and our spears. If they withdraw, they have to come through me. Even surrounded, the disfavored are still no easy prey. I can count on 2 hands the number of times I've watched a lone Iron Walker best whole squads of my men. Your men suck then, dude. You love steak. That's fucked up, Everfrost. That's a traumatic thing to say for Noxmoo. When the winds die down or a path through the storm is found, things are going to get very bloody. We will give the disfavored no quarter, and will expect even less. Mattias shrugs. All the more reason to be thankful that we have you on our side to even the score. What can you tell me about Sentinel Stand Keep? This place was our last line of defense. The holdfast no enemy has ever claimed. Until the disfavored came along, we had never known defeat on our own soil. And to this day, not even the disfavored have claimed our ancestral fortress. Mattias looks at the crumbling walls, his face gleaming with pride. In spite of everything these walls have come to represent, betrayal, cowardice, they are old stalwart through and through. Welcome to Sentinel Stand Keep. Yes, I can see why you'd be so proud of this place. Crumbling stone walls, a pervasive smell reminiscent of a dead beast man, and the incessant noise of a magical storm. It's lovely. This is the seat of power from which the noble families of Stalwart have ruled for centuries. It's also a holdfast of interlocking stone walls that just so happens... Mattias pauses, taken over by a wide grin, to have warded off 24 sieges in 4 centuries. Needless to say, can't you just say 84 sieges? Can't you just say 84 sieges? Come on. Why you gotta say 24? You're not fucking Abraham Lincoln. Needless to say, I won't have that record broken on my watch. Mattias hefts his weapon and nods with quiet resolve. We can marvel at the wonders of construction and strategy later. Right now, we have a battle to win. I think you need to show Everfrost the video, Nox. I think you have to show him the video. That will reveal to him the truth. We will speak more when the fighting is over. Agreed. Mattias flips his sword in his hand and turns his attention back to his men. Making a stand. Fight to the inner keep. The unbroken and disfavored are fighting for control of Sentinel Stand. Make your way through the war zone and pierce the tornado's wall of wind. A band of unbroken need your assistance to the north... the northeast. Mattias and Janos. Or Janos. Broken skull mask. Used armor kit. Mind rot venom. Some stone shield boots. I don't think anybody needs those boots. Janos? Maddie, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I'm not allowed to talk to Janos. Sentinel Stand Keep was once a proud, imposing structure. Now it stands as a mere shadow of its former glory. What's up, Rumalan? The music has gotten all, like, mournful. I guess it should be as I'm standing amongst all these dead bodies. Unbroken armor. You can't tell if the recent battle here caused this destruction or if it has been this way for a while. Hey, there's loot over there. But it won't let me walk there. Well, that's some nonsense. Alright, I think it's time to go climb down this thing over here. I feel like Janos would use a yodeling attack. Yodeling hee-hoo! Several boulder are clustered underneath the edge of this cliff. With enough care, you may be able to scale the rocks down the dry riverbed. Dude, who the fuck doesn't have 38 athletics by this point in the game? That's like impossible. I've put nothing into athletics. I started the game with the minimum possible athletics and have never trained it or anything, and I have 58. She has 49 even. Let's have her do it. Alright.
As you wish.
Now that I'm down here, I can't... How do I get over here? There's fucking treasure over there. There's treasure! Oh, it looks like there's gonna be a ramp that'll take me down there once I get up here. Okay. My grandmother would have 38 athletics by now. I know, right? Alright, Iron Walker. Alright, who's behind on experience? Seraphina's almost leveling up. So is Ab. Siren's behind. Alright, Siren, can you solo these guys up ahead? I don't know how many guys there are up ahead. Let's find out. Let's see how good Siren is by herself. Do it, Siren.
Do I really need...
Oh, shit. It's a lot of dudes. Trap detected.
You might want to look at... Absolutely not. Do I really need to?
Oh my god, she's a wreck machine. She just used her 2 weakest spells, and look what they did to this guy. Oh, he's getting healed though. From what do you call it? Fuck it, rhyme spike this dude. Alright, well she took that guy out, no problem. Go handle your business, Siren. Here comes a stone shield. Alright, stone shield.
I'll do it right away.
That spell does so much damage. Icicle Storm. Alright, well she took that guy out, no problem. And these two are about to get fucking wrecked.
Do I really need to? A well-placed hit.
Alright, she had no problem with that. Those ultra scary Iron Walkers that could kill dozens of men with just one of them. Yeah, one 15-year-old girl took him out. I mean, she is an Archon, admittedly, but... Much appreciated. We can take it from here. Battle's almost won. Stalwarts will sing of our great deeds. Songs will be for later. You lead the charge while we scale that wall and take out the drawbridge winch. Sure. Your allies are in position to destroy the drawbridge's winch. Travel back to the bridge and cross it. Sure, after we look for loot. Broken spear.
I will do my best.
Did I just seriously... Is this a... Okay, this isn't a legendary. It's just a sweet item. Bronze Dow sword. This isn't an artifact. This hammer is wrapped in hide and made of crude materials, neither of which reduce its intimidating aspect. A direct hit would shatter more than just one's focus on their task at hand. On crit, gives you +2 might. Pretty cool. Wouldn't actually use that over either of these weapons, though. Alright, she's catching up. She's catching up on XP. We know Verse can solo a whole group of enemies. And it seems that Siren can as well. She's pretty strong. The only person in my group who could not solo a whole group of enemies, probably, is Seraphina, my main character, because she's all support. Now, if I wanted to go in here and completely change out her spells to a whole bunch of attack spells, then she could wreck motherfuckers, because she could have some really powerful spells with that lore skill. But of course, she's not really very good at any of the magic skills. Well, life, but that wouldn't help her wreck. Actually, her lightning is good. She could do illusion-based spells and do a lot. Oh, her fire skill is actually really fucking high. So, never mind. Yeah, she could wreck shit if I made her offensive. Ebb, on the other hand, has tons of brave light, tons of lightning, decent amount of frost. Siren, tons of frost, decent amount of fire. Gain favor with secret cow level. You get item Titan's Hoof. Yeah, I see you over there, Rumalan. You're gonna die. Hope you know. Hope you know. For some reason, Rumalan makes me think of Mulan. You know, the Disney movie? Listen, Mulan, we're coming for you. We're gonna climb up this shit. These guys got their axes and they're ready to go. Can we do this drawbridge shit now? You signal ahead that the coast is clear. An arrow flies from the parapet and cuts straight through the taut rope holding the drawbridge up. That's a good shot. Dude, you'd have to be a good fucking archer. You see that shit in the movies and stuff all the time like it's no big deal. But you'd have to be a good fucking archer to cut a rope with an arrow from some, you know, far off distance. You lead the charge, Fatebinder. We'll ensure no one flanks your advance. In other words, you'll stand back here and do nothing. Got it. Alright.
Easy as can be.
Siren and Verse.
Just point me in the right direction.
We're two-manning this. Well, two-womaning it, as the case may be.
Just point.
Loot.
What have we here?
We're two-womaning this. These are the two that are
You
behind on XP. Use the Steadfast Insignia to disrupt the Rust Storm. Oh, I thought we were going to have to fight some people right here. Hold up. 69, that's the highest subterfuge thing I've seen in the game so far. I mean, 69 is kind of a joke to me, because I have 100 subterfuge, but 68, 63... 63. Nobody else in my party can do it, though, except Seraphina. Another cleansing charm. An iron javelin. Does anybody else want a cleansing charm? Immune to poisoned? I think Verse is already immune to poison, isn't she? No, she's immune to burning and bleeding. She's already wearing one. I don't know. We'll hold on to it. It's Alton with the silver bow of Duodon. You had to go there, didn't you? His chromatic arrow didn't miss. You had to go there, didn't you, Nox? Alright, there's assholes ahead. Can we run up there and two-woman this now?
Just point me in the right direction.
Alright, let's do this.
You got it.
I'm not here.
Oh, that's a lot of enemies. I don't know if we can two-woman this. That's a lot of enemies.
You got it.
There's so many enemies. These others hang back, though.
You got it.
Siren, let's bust out the nightmare guy. First, we need to get on top of this earth shaker. Siren, where's the nightmare guy? Where's the nightmare guy? Alright, there he is. Got motherfuckers all up on her shit. Let's rhyme spike these dudes.
I suppose I can do that.
Ooh, she's in trouble. She's in big trouble. She's getting wrecked. Damn. I kind of shouldn't have done what I did there. Oh, this is a boss fight. I shouldn't have tried to two-person this because here's Rumalan, and we're up in here getting wrecked. Alright, the confusion helped. Alright, Verse can actually heal Siren.
No dice.
Siren. And fireball some motherfuckers. Alright, healer again. I just still want to see if these two can actually handle this by themselves. Wait, what happened to the fireball I was casting?
Oh, now by your ass.
Oh, they're doing pretty good, actually. They're doing pretty... See, this guy's over here still fighting the disembodied nightmare and shit. If she hadn't run over here all stupid and provoked a bunch of attacks and ran into this dude's blade storm, she wouldn't have taken a wound. We could have actually handled this without her taking a wound if I would have done things a little bit smarter.
If you think it will help. Absolutely not.
Who will win? Embodied Nightmare or Oathbound? They're both near death. Let's find out. What does this asshole seriously think he's doing? Get away. Actually, let's just run up here. Okay. Seriously.
Count on it.
Well, she took a wound, but that's because I just did some dumb shit with her. Other than that, Siren and Verse actually had that pretty well. So now, how's the XP looking? She's almost... Siren and Verse are still a little bit behind. Shattered Iron Sword. Ooh, Ooh, Titan's Blade. It's a two-hander. Masterwork, plus 10 accuracy. Pretty fast. Gives you plus 2 might. This sizable blade would serve its function more appropriately as a battering ram. Titan's Blade has achieved such an unwieldy size that most would consider it a blunt object. Any damage from this imposing blade comes from the weight of its swing, and little help from gravity, not its keen edge. I wonder if that thing's any good. Like, comparing it to Tempest, it does more damage, gives more accuracy, it's faster, and it gives you might, but it doesn't have the armor penetration and it doesn't have the awesome special ability. What's it look like? Doesn't look like anything particularly cool.
You trusting me with this? No, not complaining.
Alright, now I can come get to that treasure over here. Yes. That treasure. Finding the treasures. A moonstone. Don't let Lone Wolf get his hands on this. Wait, what trap? Titan's Knuckle. We're finding all kinds of Titan's weapons. This sizable if primitive mace is weighted to deliver skull-shattering blows. Masterwork, plus 10 accuracy, plus 1 might. That's a bestial one-hander. That'd be good for Barrick if he was in my party. Look how much more DPS it has than those daggers, but you lose a ton of accuracy, and it's a lot slower. It's kind of a motherfucker, though. I'm not going to use it. Moonstone, that's right. The moat that once encircled Sentinel Stand has long since succumbed to the harsh environment. Standing water and patches of moist dirt are all that remain. Elegant staff. Damp mission report. This disfavored mission report dates back to 430 TR. One entry stands out from the meticulously organized whole. It describes an evening patrol where the soldier spotted a crimson spear meeting with a stalwart captain. Whoever wrote the log must have intended on reporting it to their superior officer, but fell in battle before they had a chance. Oh, that sounds like it could be evidence. It is evidence. Voice of Nerat was feeding the stalwart defenders disfavored battle plans during the conquest. It's a dank mission report, yes. So dank. This staff is simply superior to the one that I'm using. Simply superior. There's a well. There's some loot. Old water. Pair it up. An abandoned well with a rusted gear wheel. I can use athletics to force the wheel, use brute strength to force the wheel to turn and bring up the bucket, or I could create a workaround. Fashion a bypass for the rusted parts to raise the bucket. Huh, hold on a second. Or I can come over here and mess with the wind wall. Well, let's just... Let's do subterfuge. 68, 63, 59. Siren, you do it. And what did that accomplish for me? Seriously, what did that accomplish?
That can't be done.
There's nothing I can do with this now. I didn't get an item. Nothing on the map changed. What the fuck was the point of that? I don't understand. Why did I just do that with the well? Well, I don't know. Let's go. A maelstrom of rust and dirt swirls at deadly speed before you. Getting any closer from where you currently stand would mean certain death. Okay, hold on. Let's see what happens if I peer at the storm. Try and take a closer look into the storm. The thick clumps of dirt and rusted iron block most of your view into the storm. You can vaguely make out the silhouette of a distant structure, which can only be the inner keep of Sentinel Stand. Alright, well, let's use the Steadfast Insignia. Lift the Steadfast Insignia up towards the storm. You could try the other way. What other way, Nox? What do you mean I could try the other way? This is a cool looking map. You mean with the well? No, I can't do anything with the well anymore. It's non-interactable now. I guess this insignia was a bigger deal than I thought. The wind wall parts as you hold the Steadfast Insignia aloft. Dust and debris swirl around a cone-shaped absence projected before you, which stretches into a tunnel of breathable air. The insignia's jewels begin to glow brightly, as if invigorated by this parting of the winds. Whatever dormant state the artifact occupied, it is now awake and full of new potential, should you desire to use it. I just got an achievement unlocked, Arsenal. Enter Sentinel Stand Inner Keep. The Steadfast Insignia has created an opening in the rust storm. The path to Sentinel Stand's Inner Keep is clear. You should be able to confront the forces inside. We now have Steadfast Insignia. Gives you +3 resolve. Steadfast Stand, its ability, grant nearby allies resolve and an increased resistance to being knocked prone or pushed back. These effects scale with the Steadfast Insignia's renown. That's not that cool. Okay, we've read this. It's not really that cool. Allied AoE. Affliction duration. I mean, she's not gonna wear it. She could wear it, I guess. Or she could wear it. Who needs resolve more? She's got 14. She's got 10. Affliction duration. Which one of them does more afflictions? I think Siren does more afflictions. Alright, so we'll put it on a Siren instead of the battle-worn Torque.
Such power. Let's put it to use.
Now her resolve is 17, which is pretty fucking good. I mean, that's essentially 9% more affliction duration, which is actually a pretty big deal. Plus, I forgot, she's all about afflictions, because her songs do afflictions as well. Most of her spells do afflictions. Okay, so that's actually a really good item for her. It's a really good item for her. Because that's 9% extra duration on all these different things that she does anyway, so pretty strong. I may put this on her, though. Based on lore. Okay, cool. We're ready to go. We've created a wind tunnel through the windstorm thing. Must gather your party before venturing forth. I hope the first DLC for this game, or, you know, whatever, adds the "you must gather your party before venturing forth" narrator voice dude into the game, because they already have the recorded narration of it. They're using it in Pillars. All they would have to do is add it to this game, and it would vastly improve this game. You know, in my opinion, Tyranny is in almost all respects an improvement from Pillars of Eternity.
I can't believe those winds just let us through. The path is still open, so I'd venture that anyone can follow us the way we came.
But the there's a couple ways, but one of the couple ways that it's not an improvement. No! Oh, why did I click on that? No, now I gotta go through 2 loading screens. Fuck. Is the fact that there's no gather your party before venturing forth voice. That's a downgrade. It's a downgrade from Pillars. The only other thing I can think of that is a downgrade from Pillars is enemy variety. You fight tons of different types of monsters in Pillars of Eternity. In this game, you fight people and Bane. That's it. And there's, what, 3 kinds of Bane? And, you know, there's a lot of different kinds of people, but they're all basically the same. I mean, the enemy variety is very, very small in this game. Also the horn. The fucking horn. Oh, God. I forgot about the horn. I'm gonna have to deal with the horn when I play through this game again. Alright, do not click on that, because it will make you go back to where you were. Sentinel stand. Sentinel, 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 sentinel stand. walls of this keep have been beaten and chipped away by both the storm and the bitter clash between the disfavored and the unbroken. Oh, there's a rope right there, but I can't get to it. There's some treasure up there, but I can't get to it. Who are these guys? Oh, these are allies. Oh, they're not allies. They're regent. These guys are working for the regent. Regents of Stalwart is actually a faction. I've never encountered them before. Okay, hold on. What's this? Find Stratus Harridan. You made it to Sentinel Stand's inner keep. Locate the last regent, Stratus Harridan. Alright, verse.
You got it.
Can it be? A figure approaches through the storm? The Regent's Skyblade seems ready to approach and welcome you. Dawning realization comes to her expression as she hoists up her weapon in a stance of challenge. Announce yourself, invader! We haven't sat in the eye of the storm this long to become slaves of Kairos. The insignia! The sentry lets out a startled yell. Someone bearing the Regent's insignia comes this way. He squints to make you out in the storm. Why have you come, stranger? I'm here to kill your regent. So, are we cool? If I have to choose between regents and unbroken as who gets to join the... Oh, I'm choosing unbroken all day. Fuck the regents. Fuck a bunch of regents. Totally not choosing them. Come on behalf of Mattias, champion of the unbroken. I'm a friend to Stratus. I got a message for his ears alone. Bring me the head of Stratus Harridan. I'm going to try the subterfuge option. That's a high subterfuge requirement, so... Seems like it might work. I mean, with my whole manipulative diplomat thing. I'm a friend to Stratus, and I carry a message for his ears alone. Does he live? A friend? She scratches the back of her neck. I'm sure the Regent will want to see anyone brave enough to face the storm on his behalf. That must be some message. She nods. The gate is just up ahead. Speak with the guard if you'd have an audience. Okay. Well, they were easy to get past. Suckers. It's a trap. Also, I'm going to take whatever's in here. Ooh, it's a sapphire. Tab. I love the map designs in this game. You know, like the environment level designs or whatever. Really good. A stranger, and they let you through? Wearing an uncertain expression, the scout grasps his weapon. I don't know what sorcery carved a safe passage through the storm, but the Regent's fortress is closed to outsiders. Sweet, I get to use my diplomat background. I've come a long way for an audience with the Regent. He blinks and takes your measure. My reason compels me to doubt your words, but something in your bearing tells me you speak truth. He sighs. You've wasted your time, outsider. It's up to Kairos to end this edict, and nothing will move the Regent to negotiate. I wish that Harridan was more inclined to negotiate for a better option, but he's leaving that responsibility in Kairos' lap. He acts as if he can wait out the storm until it passes, but the rest of us aren't so sure. That sounds like a challenge to me. If you wipe the grit from your eyes, maybe you'll see that we've come with more than honeyed words at our disposal. I suggest you turn back the way you came, however it is you got here, and inform your superiors that we will not be budged. He hesitates and prepares to speak further. A voice bellows from the other side of the portcullis. Stay your weapons and raise the gate. I would speak with our guest. He looks over his shoulder and frowns. Step forward and present yourself then. Keep a respectful tongue and you won't have any trouble. Okay, but I want to explore the area out here first. Is this him? Attack! That's him. Straight as Harridan. Attack! Stalwart's ruler looks at you with a mixture of caution and amazement. His gaze lingers on the steadfast insignia. That explains how you were able to pierce the winds. But why have you come? Not to liberate an enemy, I think. He squints. The long isolation has taken its toll, but we aren't deaf to news of the outside world. I think I recognize a fate binder when I see one. So logic follows that you are the keeper of Vendrian's Well.
Brilliant. Figured that one all out by yourself? You realize my voice might never recover from all that dust, right? How about a little sympathy for me?
We've survived the Overlord's prison for over a year. I live on, and so the Regent bloodline endures. Even the disfavored couldn't breach Kairos' wind wall when the edict crashed upon our heads, though I'm less certain how you managed. He regards you with a hint of resignation. You didn't travel this far to deliver terms of surrender, did you? Alright, we're going to have this conversation with Straight as Harridan. I've got to decide what I'm going to say to him, and I will do so in our next episode. If you're watching this stream, I am not done. I'm going to keep on playing. But if you're watching this on YouTube, that is the end of this episode. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Tyranny.